Hey everyone, it's Chris back again with another game pickup video, and I'd also like to say thank you to all my subscribers who brought me up to 2,000 subscriber mark. I think I'm a little over that right now, but regardless, thank you to everyone who's been watching and supporting me, and newcomers who have just recently subscribed. Thank you so much. There'll be more to come. But anyways, we'll get to the pickups now. We got a couple from Goodwill, as usual, my local Goodwill, and just a couple from GameStop, I think just one from GameStop. So let's get this started. First we'll start with the Goodwill pickups. First one I got from, let me explain something. At my Goodwill, they put some of the games out on the shelf that they think aren't worth quite as much. And they're not usually right about this, because a lot of times they put out a game out on the shelf that's worth a lot more than the ones that they put in the glass case. They have like a special glass case for, I don't know, specialty items. And they usually put like the newer systems like Xbox 360 and stuff like that in there. But anyways, this is one of the ones I found in the glass case. That is this Little Big Planet for PSP. Now this was actually a new and sealed copy. I believe it was originally from Target, and I actually picked up two of them. One of them is for a friend of mine. But yeah, I actually have this game on PSP already, but digitally. I believe Sony gave it away when they were having network issues a couple years back as like a sorry. But, you know, I prefer physical copies of games for my collection, so yeah, I picked this up. It was, I believe, $3. And picked one up for my friend. So the same day, I found a crap load of stuff. Here's two more that I found. Hopefully these will show up okay. But we got Mortal Kombat 2 for Game Gear and NBA Jam for Game Gear. Now I do have a Game Gear, but I just tested it recently, and it seems it has the LCD issue that a lot of Game Gears get, where the contrast ratio of the LCD screen on the Game Gear, I believe the capacitors on the motherboard get burnt out and you have to replace them. So my screen is really screwed up, so I can't really play these. But I wish there was like one of those retro systems, like emulation systems that play Game Gear games. I looked it up and I couldn't find any. But if anyone here knows of like a Game Gear emulator machine like the Retron that plays Game Gear games on the TV, that would be really nice. I'd appreciate knowing about that. But yeah, otherwise I either have to get a repaired Game Gear sometime, or I don't know, or just, you know, emulate and have these for collection's sake. But yeah, NBA Jam is like one of the few sports series that I can actually enjoy, just because it's like has over-the-top elements. And yeah, I like all their different sports games like NFL Blitz and Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey and stuff like that. So yeah, it's cool to see you know, the Game Gear version, just to see how they fit it on the handheld, because the Game Gear is pretty much a Sega Master System. But anyways, Mortal Kombat 2, I've played the Game Boy version, and this is kind of similar in quality to the Game Boy version, but obviously this one has color, because back then Nintendo shied, well, it has color and blood effects, which Nintendo shied away from back then. So yeah, I'd like to try this out, but I need to get a working Game Gear or fix the one I have. Alright, next up, I also found this one that day, and that is Lion King for Genesis, and unfortunately it's just the cart, but that's okay. I got it for $3 once again, and yeah, it's a fun game. I actually only played this on the Game Gear. I think I borrowed my cousin's Game Gear one time, and I think I beat the Game Gear version. But yeah, it's a really good platformer, nice animation. I assume the Genesis version will be good, and the music should be pretty cool, because Genesis has a neat sound processor. But then I found this a separate day. This game, Sports Sports Champions, which is a PlayStation Move game for the PS3. And I believe this was a pack-in with the PlayStation Move when it first came out. But yeah, I think I got the Little Big Planet 2 PS Move bundle. So I figured, I saw this. This wasn't behind the glass case, this was just out on the normal shelf. And it was $3, so I'm like, well, not super interested in it, but I do want to collect all the games that use the PS Move since I invested in it, and I might as well try all the games for it. But yeah, Sports Champions, it's pretty much Sony's answer to Wii Sports, I guess. So we'll see how it is. And then lastly, this one I picked up the other day just because I've been meaning to get this for a while, and that is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now, I do have this on PlayStation Vita, but of course I want to have a console version so I can play it on the bigger TV. And I got this at GameStop used, but they had to order it from another store. And at first when I got it, I noticed it only has this, like a little pamphlet in it instead of an instruction manual. So I'm like, oh, did they not have the instruction with this? So I looked it up on eBay, and a lot of copies do have manuals, but apparently late after this game came out, Capcom took the manual out and just gave this pamphlet in here, which tells you to a printable manual for this game can be downloaded from Capcom.com. So yeah, kind of sucks this one doesn't have the manual, but I was more worried that it was actually missing something, but apparently it isn't. But yeah, pick this up. I do love the Capcom Versus series, so yeah, and we might not be seeing a new game for a while since Disney, is it Disney that owns the Marvel rights? But yeah, we probably won't see a new game because of that. And so yeah, I wanted to pick this up just for that reason, because it's going to get rare. Probably. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for all my pickups. Again, thank you for all my subscribers for watching my channel and my videos. And keep looking out for more, because I'm gonna be trying to do bigger things here. I really want to do a contest, but I'm trying to work out the details of how exactly to do that, because I want to give away some of the games I have here. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and thank you for your continued support, and I'll see you guys on the next video.